Hello, I'm Trent, aka O Trademark here, and we have finally a unit that's looking pretty spicy here. This is the Man Endeavor Hellflame. He is a magic fire ground 3 placement unit with the 5th highest DPS in the game, the 4th highest group DPS, and the 10th highest value. Let's talk about why this is interesting. At his max level, he's going to be doing about 151,000 damage. He gets a 50% additional damage from his burn. His DPS is going to be about 22.8 thousand damage per second. Now, this is why this is interesting, okay? It's a 50-degree cone at 27 range. And when we pull this up, I mean, the first unit that probably comes to mind is the current Burn Master, Itachi. So let's take a look at Itachi here, because this is really the unit that we have to figure out, does he beat Itachi? Now, these stats are currently using Itachi's Burn Relic. So at first sight, it looks like Endeavor is actually not as good as Itachi. But if we drop Itachi down to his normal, right, his non-relic values, you can see that Endeavor is a little bit higher. So let's try it with the relic. This is what's going to happen. With the Itachi's relic, Itachi's going to be at a 3 multiplier, and Endeavor will actually get 50% plus an additional 50%, so well, twice as long duration. Another way that we can actually just build the relic into it is we can just change the hit time to be, I think we can just do this. We can just make the hit time 12 seconds. Let's see if that works. Nope, it didn't work. Well, regardless, I can just do it right here manually. We change this to a 2, and this is now what our burn damage total is going to be with Endeavor once he has Itachi's relic on him. Okay, so take a look at this. 30.4 thousand damage per second. Very, very similar to Itachi, right? Very similar value, 329 versus 313. He edges out Itachi on DPS and group DPS, but he has a slightly lower range. So what does this mean? Could he be meta? I think yes, he can, especially if he has some kind of hidden active or hidden passive. Nothing that I've seen so far, but once people have him evolved, we'll know that. But just Itachi's relic alone is going to make him a slightly better damage dealer than Itachi with a little bit less range. Now, personally, if I had to choose between these two, I mean, he does have a slightly wider cone, I guess, a 60-degree cone instead of a 50-degree cone. But usually the width of the cone doesn't matter as much as the length, how far that reaches. And the 7 additional range on Itachi, in my opinion, is going to be more useful than the extra, like the extra 1,000 DPS that you have. Now, I could be wrong on this. I often am, especially with the group DPS. You can see you're going to get like that 3,000 extra DPS maxed for the Endeavor. So there might be some tournaments where Endeavor is actually better. But what this means is they're very, very similar units. And I'm actually okay with this. I'm okay with updates like this where you get a unit that is very, very comparable to a previous unit, especially because oftentimes there's certain relics or certain strategies that come out that make a newer unit more viable. So we'll see if that happens. We'll see if there's a new relic maybe that works well for Endeavor. But as of now, I would say that both Itachi and Endeavor are going to be your top DPS damage over time units. They're just dishing out a ton of burn damage that lasts for a long time. I guess one thing that's nice about Endeavor is that he's going to deal that damage over less ticks. It's 6 seconds instead of 10 seconds. And then with the relic, it should only be about 12 seconds. So yeah, I mean, very, very comparable and similar units. I think that if you do have a chance to get Endeavor, I would certainly pick him up. In fact, I think, is he on the banner? Oh, yeah, that's right. He is on the banner. So let's go ahead for this video. Let's get the man, the myth, the legend, Endeavor. We might as well spend the rest of our gems going for this because I think this is going to be the best unit that comes out of this update until we don't know what the 0.5 will bring. There might be some other units that comes in the future. But let's go ahead and grab something. Wish us luck here. It would be awesome to get a shiny Endeavor. Maybe get any shiny unit would actually be cool to get on stream, get on the video. let's just open this. We did pop a luck boost, right? Yep, we got that. So now we have 24,000 gems. Can we do it? Technically, in 24,000 gems, we should get about 3 mythic units on average. With our luck boost, maybe even a little bit more. But last time, like, we got really lucky with Deku, and then we kind of got we got pretty unlucky with who was the other one? We spent 14,000 gems on someone else, which is still less than, you know, the pity typically will be. So as long as we can get this unit in less than 16,000, I'll be happy. In fact, I'll be happy if we can get Endeavor with any amount of our gems, even if we have to use all 24,000. Just getting him, so far from what I can tell, he seems to be the best unit that's come out of this this portion. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this or not. Your face. You keep coming in and then deleting. Disappearing.
There's a ghost in the room.
All right. So far, no mythics. How many gems have we spent? I'm not sure. I wish there was a way to like actually see your gems being spent on screen. You got him. Congrats, Rengoku. Looks like we have 35 more minutes for this update, or excuse me, for this banner to be live for the first Endeavor banner. If you don't, I mean, I would say if you're low on gems and you already have Itachi, it's probably safe to just hold off a little bit and let people test him. See if Endeavor, you know, what situations Endeavor is going to be better. But if you don't have Itachi and Endeavor's on banner, then certainly go for them, because those two are still, you know, the top magic DPS burn units. So they're very, very similar. I just, you know, who knows what the little nuances will be once we get him involved. Maybe, in fact, like I said, if there is some kind of new relic or special passive on him, he might be, you know, much better. The thing is, though, if there's a new relic for a burn unit, it wouldn't make much sense, because we already have the Hellfire Blade from Yamamoto, and then we have Itachi's relic, so it's like it kind of wouldn't make sense to have another burn relic at this point. Oh yes, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Endeavor, the one and only. Not shiny, not especially. A Roblox would troll and just do a shutdown for maintenance. Is this a actual Roblox shutdown, or is that a Anime Adventures shutdown? Well, whatever it is, that's a perfect time, because we did get the man right before the end of the video. That's gonna be it for me, guys. Malo Albuto, thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out of here.